So it's like, so I had Voltaire, and just a little warning. The quality like stops like after the first part. I ran out of time and I couldn't animate everything, so I just did Plan B instead. So yeah, enjoy.
Okay, let's go.
Bonjour, my name is
François-Marie Arouet.
But I changed it to Voltaire to show me rejecting my father's values. I was a writer, philosopher, poet, dramatist, historian, and polemist of the French Enlightenment. I was born into a wealthy, bourgeois family in Paris, France, on November 21st, 1694. My family belonged to the upper class in Paris. I was the youngest of the 3 children my parents had.
My parents François Arouet and Marie Marguerite Domart.
Though my poor mother died when I was only 7. I had studied under the Jewish college of Louis Le Grand in Paris, where I discovered my love for theater and literature. I refused to become the lawyer my father wanted me to be. Became Voltaire. I was an extraordinary, prolific writer. I wrote plays, books, poems, and polemics. I was also known for my wit and criticism, which quickly sparked difficulties with the authorities because of my sometimes harsh attacks on the government and Catholic Church. It resulted in me going to jail and being exiled. I was jailed twice and exiled to the Netherlands and Switzerland temporarily. They weren't fans of me. When I wasn't in prison or being exiled, I contributed to the French Encyclopedia and wrote treaties, pamphlets, and tracts condemning abuse, injustice, greed, and arbitrary power. I advocated the principle that the punishment should lift the crime and criticized capital punishment and recourse to torture. My saying was, I do not agree with the words you say, but will defend to the death your right to say it. I lived in Paris, France for most of my life. Besides the time I was exiled and jailed, I died in Paris. Because of my well-known criticism of the church, which I had refused to retract because I meant every word, they refused to bury me. But my friends apparently managed to bury my body secretly at the alley of Champagne. Thanks, guys. You're the best. I'm quite flattered that I'm still talked about. Well, it's most likely about my criticisms and opinions about the government and Catholic Church. I never stopped fighting for tolerance, freedom of religion, reason, and freedom of speech. That is my story of how I fought for tolerance and freedom. The church couldn't get rid of me. Now it's time for me to go back in the ground. I'm quite tired.
Au revoir.